Yo, yo, yo. How y'all doing today on this beautiful Sunday morning? It's your boy Denver right here from the Josh and Denver podcast.
Yes, sir. And it's your boy Josh. We here with another podcast for your head tops. Here to give you the latest NFL news, man. We're gonna recap the picks that we made. Denver was real lucky last week, bro. He's real lucky, but man, the luck ends here. I'm telling you from now. And we're gonna, talk about the games that are occurring later this afternoon and night and tomorrow. So yeah, bro, let's start off. How you doing, my dude? We gotta do our check-ins, bro. Mental health. You feel me?
Yeah,
How you doing, bro? You good?
doing good. Just came from church, yeah, I was there. It was a longer day at church. It's like an hour or two. It was like an hour and a half, hour 45. I checked the time when we left. I was like, damn, like this shit I was falling asleep and I can't lie. It was
Don't
long,
kill me.
bro.
When was the last time you been to church, family?
Fam, we go every week, fam. Well, we
Oh,
try
you
to
actually go every week? Okay, that's
try
good,
to go every
bro.
week. So we've been going the last 4 weeks consistently, but like obviously we travel and stuff and take a break, but we go every week,
Yeah,
every Sunday.
that's dope, man.
Half hour. When's the last time you've been to church? It's been a while,
Bro,
ain't
it's been maybe since before COVID, bro.
it?
Yeah,
We'll be
because
back.
COVID messed that whole thing up with the congregations getting together and whatnot. But yeah, man, I kind of miss that church atmosphere. I always feel a little close to the God, when you're in them on them Sundays. But yeah, man, still it's dope that you do that, bro. You keep that up.
Man, it's like a religious, like especially in the US, like what they call it, church and football. Man, be
Yeah,
running
that's
out
all
of
they think
church with
about:
the
God,
football.
family, and football, man. That's the three things: God, family, and football.
Oh man, definitely. Shout out to everybody down south, man. That's definitely, we all try to live by that motto. You know what I mean? You see, man, running out of church, just try to get the football. That's all about you say God, family, football, man. That's definitely like that was ingrained in us since like football times. Like coaches were saying that stuff. Like,
Yeah, straight up.
it's crazy. But yeah, man, Sunday morning, get ready
For us.
for the pick stag.
Yes, sir. Let's do a recap, bro. The 3 games that we picked last week, week 6. I believe we had picked. What did we pick again? Or was it? It was week 7. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
That was last week.
Oh no, I want y'all. So I'm on a win streak.
Yeah, you end up squeezing it out, bro. But again, that's luck, beginner's luck.
Man.
I think so. We picked the Jets and the Broncos. That was a game that I needed to win this series, and I lost it because Jets pulled it out. Game was 16-9, Denver. I didn't even I picked Denver initially thinking that Russ was going to start, but Russ was out for that game. I guess there was some sort of nagging injury that he was dealing with, and he sat out. So who did I have to rely on, bro? Who did I have to rely on? The backup. What's the backup's name?
Is it Rypien? Brett Rypien?
Rypien. Bruh, I was doomed from the start. Even though the game is actually mad close, I was doomed, bro. As soon as I hear the news that Russell is out, there's no chance of me winning this game. This was the one game I needed to win so that I could actually win for this week. But good pick on you. Of course, you're gonna go with your favorite team, the Jets. Zach Wilson, again, still looking very pedestrian, 121 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. He's just, I don't know, man. He's
that defense, though.
The defense is good. Yes, Denver's defense is strong, but Zach Wilson needs to make plays too. He needs to, he's a number 2 overall pick. You feel me? Literally, if it wasn't for your run game, y'all would be suffering right now. Breece Hall was really carrying it. So, and again, we got into it a little bit before the podcast. It's a good thing now that Breece Hall has gotten injured, unfortunately, and he's out for the season. I mean, he was having a great run in his rookie year. It's a good thing y'all got James Robinson. Y'all really lucked out on that one. So you have a nice little 1-2 punch between him and Michael Carter. And I'm hoping Michael Carter will also look to step up as well. Because I mean, he's been there, and he's how long has he been there for? He's been there for the past couple of years.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think he's been there for at least 3 years, last 3 years.
yeah.
But
So I mean, hopefully, production doesn't drop off. With the loss of Brees Hall. But yeah, literally, like it's what I'm saying, bro. Like literally, if it wasn't for your run game, bro, y'all wouldn't pull this one out. But I already knew, man. Ripien started. It was a very small chance for me to win.
yeah, and like you mentioned, like Zach Wilson has been like struggling really weird. Like we're running like vanilla offense with him. He's not really pushing the ball too much down the field. Dink and dunk passes, but our defense is kind of bailing him out right now. So he's able to, not really try to be aggressive. We can just kind of play like, run the ball like a game manager, but it's not what we drafted him for. We don't need a game manager. I mean, that's what we have the backup for, Joe Flacco. He's a game manager at this point in his career, right?
Yeah,
and so like, yeah, we're winning games, but I feel like at some point we're gonna have to open up the offense. He's gonna have to push the ball down the field. I start making more plays in the passing game. Yeah, so shout out to our defense. We're holding it down for these first like 7 games, holding the Broncos to 9 points. Obviously, like they had their backup quarterback in Brett Ripien, but I mean, it's the NFL, I mean, you never know, like backups can come in and tear it up because there's no really game tape on them, right? So you don't know how to really prepare for them. So, I mean, great job by the defense holding it down again, but we need more consistency out of Zach Wilson, and hopefully this week coming up in today's game, we can kind of, she can show more of his offensive, skill set and passing the ball. And I want to see him make tight throws and make the plays that we drafted him for. So you said, shout out to Bryce Hall out for the year. He had a great game, only 4 carries, but has 72 yards. But that gives Michael Carter more reps this year. It's his second year. And hopefully Jim Robinson can get acclimated quick enough. We just run like basic, run plays, ISO, stuff like that, stretch. The basic run plays you learn when you're growing up. So we don't have to learn the playbook too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, shout out to him. But a little surprise also talking about the Broncos that they threw the ball like 46 times with Brett Ripien. I mean, bro, like that's a lot of time. I'm thinking we bring it back up and we're gonna run the rock. I think Gordon only had like 13 carries. I thought they'd run him like 30 times the whole game. You know what I mean? They had a backup in. And that showed me that like they weren't, maybe they thought his style was more of a passive style than Russ's style. I don't know, but it's really weird. Like the offensive balance has been weird with the Broncos. Like I'm shocked they threw the ball almost 50 times with their backup, bro. You really see that unless your backup is like, he's like, he could be the 1A. Like I'm a little surprised by that. So I'm glad I chose the Jets. We scooped out that win. Hopefully we can kind of get more of a better balance in terms of passing the ball in the next game today.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy. I didn't even take in that Ripien threw it. Like I'm just taking in the stat like he threw it 46 times. That and 9 points were put on the board as a result of those 46 times that he threw. Like that's crazy to me. Man, there's definitely problems in that coach's office, man. What's the head coach's name? Was it
Hackett, Nathaniel Hackett?
Hackett, right? Nathaniel Hackett. Bruh, I mean, as a rookie head coach, he's not really making a good case for himself. You know what I'm saying? He's not really having the greatest start to his head coaching career. And it just shows, that the decision making, like in what world do you make your backup quarterback throw 46 times in a game? Like was that the game plan going into it initially? Like, is that like I'm just confused, bro. I'm hella confused. And that makes sense to me. Yeah, Nathaniel Hackett. I mean, like, luckily you got the win just now against Jacksonville, or else it's a lost season, bro. Because I don't know what you're doing, straight up. And Russ is looking a little bit back like himself now, so maybe we'll see a switch. But yeah, so far, like their track history has not looked too good. Let's get into the next game, though, my bro. We went Colts and Titans, bro. This one cheesed me. This one cheesed me.
I mean, this A lot of stuff happened in this game right here, fam.
Huh?
There's a lot of stuff happened in this game.
Yeah, fam. Yo, Matt Ryan is. I don't even know who Matt Ryan is anymore. He's not Matty Ice. That nickname is done left you, bro. That's not you. This is old ass Matt Ryan, a shell of himself. You lost your starting position because of this damn game, bro. Like that's literally what it is. A man threw for 44 times. He had 33 completions, but 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. And the 2 interceptions he threw was ridiculous idiot things to lose off this game. You feel me? Poor decision making. I don't even know why we're not running the ball with Jonathan Taylor in this game as much as like we only gave him the ball 10 times. Why are we not running the ball more with him? Like we cannot depend on Matt Ryan on the back. Like he's an old ass man now. He's not the guy. And now you putting Sam Ellinger, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
My man from Texas.
Yeah. I'm confused.
What are you about to say, bro?
I'm confused. I think it's the identity problem of the play caller, Frank Reich, I believe, the former he's a former NFL QB.
Mm-hmm.
I think he wants like a gunslinger at QB. The problem is you have a game manager at QB. Like I'm confused because on the opposite end, Tennessee did what they're supposed to do. Like Tannehill not having the best of the year. He only threw for 130 yards in this game. But Derrick Henry ran the ball 30 times, bro. They gave the band a rock. They know
that's what you need to do. This should have been a real running back battle, right?
Yeah. So I'm saying, like Jonathan Taylor he averaged 5.8 yards a carry. That's almost 6 yards a carry. They only gave the ball 10 times. Think about it. You give him the ball 15 times, how much yards he would have had? Like,
right?
Dog, like I feel like benching Matt Ryan after this game, I don't think that was the best move because aren't they trying to be competitive? That's why I'm not saying we'll look to see how Sam Ellinger plays this game, but I mean, you have a proven quarterback, but he's not young anymore. So you got to game manage the ball. Do you have the personnel around you to play that style? Well, you have a bell cow, and like you said, a bell cow running back. Run the ball, make him make plays when he needs to, Matt Ryan, and that's it. When the game's close, he makes his Matty Ice plays. Have him throwing the ball 45 times at this point in his career. I don't know if that's the move. Like, I think the OC, I think maybe that's why he wants to go to Sam Ellinger because he's like, oh, I can run my scheme with Sam that I can't run with Matt Ryan. I can sling the ball and run all these plays that he wants to run. I don't know. I feel like if you have a bell cow running back, dog, I feel like you should just game manage the ball, throw the ball 20, 25 times a game and just do that, right? Like, I don't know. Like, what do you think about Matt Ryan mentioned all that, dog?
Bro, I feel like Matt Ryan deserves it at this point, to be honest. Because again, he's just really not looking like himself. But I understand it has to, like, some onus does need to be on the coach, the play caller, because it's not putting him in the best situation, right? I mean, in Matt Ryan's career, they're making him do stuff that he's just not able to do. You know, he's not able to effectively throw the ball 44 times and put up yardage like that and make great decisions 100% of the time. You know, that's not going to be him at this point. He actually really does have, of course, he has Jonathan Taylor, right? They have a decent receiving core, but I mean, just with Jonathan Taylor, you know, giving him the ball a majority of the time, I'm sure they can work off play action with the threat of Jonathan Taylor. If they do that, I think they'd be so much more effective. So yeah, literally whatever scheme that this OC wants to run, they have to switch it up because it's not working. And I don't know if it's going to work with Sam Ellinger. I mean, he does have some potential. He can do, I think, a bit more off script, right? Sam Ellinger, he can, you know, escape the pocket. He can use his legs. He's like, you know, a little more, again, the new age quarterbacks that we have in the game today, like a Patrick Mahomes, like a Lamar Jackson, you know, that can create plays. Even a Zach Wilson, even though Zach Wilson is not really doing it. Again, it's the new age quarterback, right? But I don't know if that's gonna help if you're not giving the ball to Jonathan Taylor, for real. Like, you feel me? So that's my take on things, bro. I totally agree with you. And I do think that Matt Ryan kind of deserves his benching, but know if it's me being hard on him, but he actually did play trash, bro.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you, fam. And like, I'm gonna see how they play with psychology. If they throw the ball 40 times a game, I'm be like, okay, like he want that's a scheme. But if they only throw the ball 20 times and they run the ball John Taylor, my thing is like, why can't you do that with Matt Ryan? So I really want to see like how they actually play this game. Are they gonna run the ball more, or are they actually he's still gonna throw the ball like 45 times? You know, so I definitely want to see how they're gonna come into the next game with their scheme. But yeah, that's very interesting. And shout out to the Titans. You know, they're always a tough team. Mike Vrabel always has them ready to play. Every year, like they're a decent team. Then right now they're 4-2, right? So they're always gonna be there. They're always gonna be in the playoffs. They have the style that they've been winning with the last few years. Is Tannehill makes plays when he needs to, not asking him to be a hero. They run the ball with Derrick Henry. The only issue this formula ever had a problem with is when Derrick Henry gets hurt. Then you have to steer as well. Because then you're like, yo, Tannehill's gonna have to like make more plays in the passing game. And that's just not his style. You know what I mean? So shout out to the Titans. Great pick by me. I know like they're always a tough out. So I knew that this is like a in-division rivalry or whatever. So I knew that they were gonna win this game. So yeah, I mean, I'm happy about that.
Yeah, it was a good pick on your part. And I believe Malik Willis should be starting the next game for the Titans as well, right? This game this week.
Yeah. Is it because Tannehill's hurt? Or they just
I don't know if it's because he's hurt though. I don't. But for some reason, Malik Willis is taking a starting helm. I want to see what he can do. I might look out for that Titans and Texans game.
He's sick. Tannehill's sick.
Oh, he's sick. Okay.
But Willis' shot. I mean, we spoke about him before the season. Remember? If he comes out and he lights it up, bro, I mean, that's giving them a spark that the offense kind of needs, right? So I mean, he's playing right now. He's in a win-win situation. I mean, he's a rookie, first year. It's either he balls out, or if he doesn't ball out, then he still has to develop, right? But I feel like this is his chance to take this opportunity, right?
Exactly. It's an opportunity. We kind of get a good gauge of, where he's at in his development. If he can take over, you might as well, give him the keys from now, bro, if he gives him that spark. If not, that's cool too. He has time. Again, he's a project, we can give him that time to develop, because we still got Ryan Tannehill. So again, as you said, a win-win situation. It doesn't really hurt at all. Yeah. I just want to shout out Mike Vrabel as well too, bro. I watched Mic'd Up, bro, and I'm like, yo, this man's a real players coach, bro. The man was like, guys quit them. I'm like, yo, Mike Vrabel is a different one. I wish I had a coach like that, bro. like he's the type of dude you really would want to play for, and that's why they're at a 4-2 record, bro. Because like that man can really rally a team. Like he can get guys collectively on one accord and ball out. Like, shout out to Mike Vrabel. Good pick on your side, bro. I don't know what got into me picking the Colts, man. I don't know. Let's get into the one game that I did win though.
What game was that?
I'm trying to remember that one game that I did win, because hey, that's why it was it came down to the Jets and the Broncos, right?
Yeah, I believe
it one game that I did win. I think it was the Steelers and the Dolphins that we picked. No?
Does that count? I thought it might have been. We picked that one. Giants, Jaguars, Packers, Commanders.
Oh no, it was the Giants and the Jaguars. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, it was the Giants and the Jaguars that we picked.
Yeah.
You're thinking that New York wouldn't be able to carry on their win streak, especially since they would be going to be traveling to Jacksonville.
Yeah.
But Saquon is the real deal, bro. I told you, it's on Saquon's back, bro. Saquon's carrying that team, and all Daniel Jones got to do is manage, but he's actually playing well and he's making better decisions than I thought. watching that game, I'm like, yo, Daniel Jones actually looking like a focused quarterback, a little bit different than, his previous years. I used to call him a turnover machine. I really can't call him that anymore. He protects the football. And I give kudos to Daniel Jones. And
yeah.
Yeah, man. Like putting in work, bro. Putting in work.
Yeah, and definitely. And the thing is that like Barkley is like showing that he could be that bell cow back. Like he was thought out to be when he first got drafted. In the last few years, he's dealing with injuries and coming off injuries. This year he's fully healthy, what it looks like. And like he said, like I wasn't a believer because I'm like, it's just, it's all about the QB1, right? And I didn't believe Daniel Jones could make that leap and making, like you said, making great decisions with the ball. But I mean, like you said, like all it takes is a great running back and a great culture, a great scheme, and the quarterback just needs to be a game manager. And so, I mean, I think the problem is like a lot of us, like when we see these QBs getting drafted, we all have such high expectations. They can be a superstar. Daniel Jones picked high, Baker Mayfield, all these QBs, we have high expectations of when they get drafted high. And so like, it's just managing our own expectations of the QBs that, are playing. Like, is Daniel Jones, can he be a superstar? I don't know about that. He was picked like high. I think he can be a high level game manager. We can say that, right? And so that's why, like, I definitely think that, they have the formula to win a lot of games. I'm not a believer in them, but like you said, these last few games kind of changed my mind a little bit. And I think that they can actually be super competitive. I don't think they're going to win a Super Bowl. I think they're not ready yet. But hey, they're 6-1. They're playing right now one of the best brands of football right now. So I mean, I think they're too inexperienced, but I could be wrong too, right?
Yeah. No, I feel you. Like they're definitely one of those, again, they're a powerhouse right now in the NFC right now, but getting to the Super Bowl or actually, winning a Super Bowl anytime soon, I don't think they're there yet, of course. But there is some hope in New York for both teams, right? For the Jets and the Giants. I said there's something in the water going on in New York, bro. There's definitely something in the water this year. You never see the both of them. They just both has been meh for so long. So there's something going on in New York. And I think it's wonderful to see in New York. I probably waited a long time for this. They're actually seeing pretty decent football, being played, and the possibilities are endless, right? Due to this season, no matter how far they actually get, there's potential for next season or the season. So yeah, man, Giants are playing good. So I feel like we shouldn't doubt them throughout the regular season. In the playoffs, though, it may be a different story because we just don't know. Again, they're not very experienced in those very impactful games, right? Those do or die games. So that's where we're gonna have to kind of maybe have to wagwan and be a little hesitant. But yeah, that's it for last week's recap, bro. Shout out to you for getting your first W for the season, bro. It only took you about, you feel me?
Yeah, like definitely, like some good picks this week. Like I said, the only pick is the Jaguars. I don't think I'll pick them for the rest of the year unless I think they might be upset. But I mean, great pick by you. Like you said, I'm going to this week fresh, and let's pick our new pick stock for the week.
Yes, sir.
Excited. Let's go. Yeah, some games this week. These games are starting. Some of these games are starting in the next 2-3 minutes, y'all.
Yeah. So we need to try again quickly. You feel me? Raiders Saints. I think that
Saints. Who's the QB still? It's still Taysom Hill?
Not because isn't it Andy Dalton?
Oh yeah, because Winston's out, ain't?
Winston's still out.
I don't know about them. I don't know about that.
They're both coming in like Raiders 2-4, Saints 2-5. Jeez,
I'll pick
ugly
the
game for
Seahawks over the
both
Giants,
teams.
dog. I hate going against the Giants again, but bruh, Seahawks are playing well.
Oh, Seahawks Giants. That's interesting. That's an interesting game. Where's the game?
It's an afternoon game
Yeah, the afternoon, but where is it?
in Seattle.
It's in Seattle. Yeah, Gino's actually been playing good football, bro. I saw the game last week. Kenneth, another rookie running back, find that guy is nice, bro. And then again, Geno Smith managed the game, had a couple TDs to Marquise Goodwin.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're playing good football too. I don't even know if I want to doubt, like if I would doubt them either, bro. I might stick with the Seattle Seahawks on this. They legit. They might actually upset the Giants, bro. We not going with that game. I'm sorry. I'm picking Wyatt and okay.
How about Cardinals Vikings, bro?
I'd go with the Vikings. I'm sorry. Even though Cardinals got D-Hop back, I'm sorry, but like Minnesota 5-1, and I think where's the field? Where's US Bank Stadium? So that's in Minnesota. Justin Jefferson's healthy. Adam Thielen is healthy too. Looking at the injury report. Kirk Cousins, I mean, Cousins having the greatest year, but he can turn it on as long as Dalvin Cook also has a decent game too. Go mix in the run. I think they can pull it out. I don't see the Cardinals being consistent this year. There's just too much going on. You already saw the friction last was it Thursday game between the Cardinals and the Saints. Yeah, you saw the little scuffle between, or it wasn't really a scuffle, but argument. There's some disruption between Kyler Murray and the head coach.
Cliff Kingsbury.
Yeah, Cliff Kingsbury. So I don't know, because the marriage is not looking it's not looking healthy, bro. It's not looking like they're really rocking or on the same accord. There's some sort of disconnect between the both of them. I don't think it's healthy for the locker room, and I don't think it's healthy for the team, and I think it's affecting them overall. So I'm gonna go with Minnesota. They're home, man. They got this.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Cardinals upset City. Like I said, they had a good win last week. Obviously, there's still friction, but I feel like they put up 42 points of offense last week. I'm only concerned with their defense. So, and they were on the road last week as well. So I give them confidence again to go back on the road this week. If they can put up 42 points again, I think they can win. Their defense just has to make enough plays to win the game. Bend but don't break. And yeah, I think the Cardinals can start a little win streak. Like you said, like I don't know how competitive they can be because it all comes down to the consistency of Kyler Murray and how he plays. But it's not just him, it's the offensive line. Can they run the ball? What their defense is playing? So a lot of things have to come together. But if he can play like a really good brand of football, I think they can win this game, dog. Most people are picking the Vikings too, but I'm gonna go upset here. I'm gonna go Cardinals. This might be my wild card pick right here.
Yeah, because Vikings are on a low roll, 5-1 right now. They're looking nice. They're coming off a bye week as well, so I believe they're fresh. I'm expecting Jettas to go off for me, especially since he's on my fantasy. So I need you to go off for me, okay? Please. All right. And yeah, that's a 1:00 game. So we're just getting these picks out before stuff happens. What's another game that piques your interest, bro?
Bears Cowboys. I know you've been picking the Cowboys a lot lately, dog.
Yeah, I mean I haven't been picking. Well, I picked Cowboys when when what's his name, Cooper Rush was at the helm. But Dak actually looked good in his return. I think Dallas can pull this one out against Chicago. Chicago had a nice win recently as well, but bro, Justin Fields is a project, bro. I'm realizing more than anything, he's a real project. You know, they trying to get things going, but I don't think they're going to reach a point of consistency. You know what I'm saying? So Dallas has things more together. I feel like Dak is maybe, getting in the groove and looking to, take back I don't know, his rightful place again, make it, I think there were a lot of naysayers during the period of time where, Cooper Rush was on that win streak. I was one of those naysayers. So he's trying to prove people wrong and show that he has complete control of this team and that he is the guy. So he's going to do that again in this game against Chicago. I feel like it'd be a really bad loss if they were going to lose against Chicago too. So so yeah, I'll go with Dallas here.
Chicago won on the road last week. So I mean, I'm hesitant about this, but if Justin Fields to ball up this game, like
he would have to, but he's such a project, bro. I don't even like, sometimes he'd be making he'd be making great throws and then he's making like terrible throws. Like I don't see the consistency in his like just in the passing game. I feel like he has to overly rely on his legs, which I think is not even something that he did in Ohio State. So I don't know what it is, like if he's just not seeing the field completely, if it's like, there's just some gaps in his development. Like I'm trying to figure out like what's going on, or maybe he needs more weapons because all he can rely on right now is like Darnell Mooney. I don't know what it is.
I don't think it's just a weapon. I think they need to restructure the offensive line, like bring a lot of more talent on the offensive line, give him more time, so he's not always looking to escape and run the ball. Like he has skills that he can stay in the pocket and make plays just in the pocket. We've seen that in Ohio State, and so I think he can make plays from the pocket. He just needs more protection. But also, if there's a blitz coming through, or there's a guy gets through, he needs to be able to have the anticipation, get the ball out earlier. So it's a combination of a lot of things, but I like how they had a good win last week against the Patriots. I think they can replicate that on the road again in Dallas. I think they can pull this one out. I'm going to upset right here. I mean, not a lot of great picks this week to choose from, but I think they might pull it off. I'm not too confident about them, but they might, just because like Cowboys, just when we think that they're at the top and they're going to start a roll, then they start losing games. So, the Cowboys, dog. Go to Chicago this one.
Yeah, we're going to have to see, bro. We're going to have to see. But yeah, it's going to be a W for me, bro. Yeah.
We'll see what that does. And not a lot of great games.
I know, right? This week is like,
I would put the 49ers to beat the Rams.
Oh, that'd actually be interesting there. I might go with LA. I might go with LA here. Is that SoFi? I guess I don't know. I've been going with the home team, so I guess I'm not gonna switch it up now. I'm gonna go with the home team. LA Rams. It's gonna be a good competition. We're gonna see some more of Christian McCaffrey as well on San Fran's side. We're gonna see how Matthew Stafford is gonna, I don't know.
Doesn't confident in LA, dog. I think I'm gonna win this game.
Yeah, I might lose this game. This might be the only game that I lose, though. This might be the only game that I lose, though. I mean, they won against Atlanta. It was very close, what was their last game?
LA, they last beat the
they beat the Carolina Panthers, right? Yeah, and then they had a bye week last week. Yeah, and I guess them beating Carolina is not really saying much, but they had a bye week. Maybe they had some time to relax. Maybe get Matthew Stafford a little bit more healthy. With that week of rest. hopefully people step up along with Cooper Kupp. Again, it can't be just the Cooper Kupp show. He's not going to be able to. It can't be just them two running things and they expect to win. Someone else has to step up, whether it be Skoranek or Allen Robinson. Someone needs to step up as well. Matthew Stafford needs to get it going with all his other receivers. The run game is trash, though. I have no faith in the run game, even with Cam Akers or Henderson, any one of them. Just they need a run game. LA, luckily they didn't have a run game last year, and somehow they found their way to the Super Bowl. But they need to fix that problem.
Yeah,
they need to fix that problem.
I think the 49ers are due. They lost the last few games, but I said that they brought McCaffrey last week, so I mean, he might have a bigger impact this game. I think the Rams are a weird team. Like Stafford's like his ratio right now is 6 touchdowns to 8 interceptions. Like he is having off year. We talked about he was in a lot of commercials. We saw him coming on a Super Bowl win. I don't know, man. He's struggling hard this year. Like, he's looking like the Detroit Matt Stafford. Like weird dog. Like obviously, like Cooper, they lost weapons on offense. We know that, but still, they lost Beckham. Kupp has been kind of not playing the same level he did last year, but I mean, they don't have a run game.
He's doing his thing. He has 56 receptions so far, 607 yards. Cooper Kupp I don't think his game is lacked. It's Matthew Stafford that's lacked.
Yeah, but I was in like Kupp last year coming off like he had like a what's that? They called it where they get like they lead the league in yards and touchdowns for receiver.
Oh, so he was like the Triple Crown, right?
Yeah, he's crown winner, yeah. And so I don't think he's gonna be a Triple Crown winner this year, but like like I think they're missing. He doesn't have enough weapons to give him more opportunities in the pass game. Like you don't have Beckham, and that was a big piece that they had last year towards the end of the season that really opened up a lot of plays for Cooper Kupp. But he said Stafford's been playing like bad this year. Not bad, but like not the level he played last year. Like it's really weird. Like I don't understand what's going on. Like you said, maybe it's the run game. See if they can get it going, but I think like they're still going to struggle. Like I think the 49ers are due for a win this week, and I think they'll put up a good performance and get the win. And it's that rivalry. I think the Rams have lost the last 7 games to the 49ers, especially Jimmy G. So I think they have their number, dog. Go 49ers, dog. 3-0, 3-0. You got this.
Yeah, definitely not 3-0. If anything, I may be losing this game, but I'm winning the other 2.
Let's see about that.
Nah, for real. Yeah, bro. We'll see how that one gone. Did you want to pick another game, or we got our 3 games for the week, fam?
We got our 3 games. All the games are look tough, dog. I'm not too sure about them.
Yeah, the other games are kind of looking sus.
Let's go with that game. There's already scores been happening, dog. So
I lie. Eagles. I just saw the Eagles score, bro. Shout out to the Eagles, man. Fly Eagles fly, bro. I'm on the bandwagon right now, man. Shit. I cannot doubt that boy Jalen Hurts, man. Man just threw a touchdown pass to AJ Brown.
That's crazy. And you seen like Cowboys, and also Cowboys scored in the first possession. Shit.
So did the Vikings. It's not looking good for you, bro. It's not looking too good for you. It's not looking too good.
We'll see. Shit. All right. But that's our pick for this week. I mean, that's our recap also of last week, y'all. Write in the comments who you think you're gonna win this week. What do you think are some of the best games this week? What do you think is what's going on in the NFL? Make sure you like, you subscribe, you know what I mean, and write comments.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Let us know, Wagwan, what your picks are between the picks that we've chosen. Who you guys are siding with. I mean, hopefully it's Team Josh over here, because again, we're gonna get back in that win column. You feel me? So
let's see about
that. Yeah, it's gonna happen. I'm telling you, it's not looking too good for you right now, bro. It's not looking too good. But we'll see. All right, we signing out, bro. You already know. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for listening.
Again, yeah, it's the Josh and Denver podcast, and we out.